Hey guys, here to show you some of my favorite exercises to prevent fractures. Here is a lunge stretch. It stretches the soleus muscle and the adductors, important in running and often get tight. So you want to hold these for about a minute each. It's great to do before. Now these aren't going to improve your flexibility, but it helps you move better. Here is the pigeon stretch. I like to use a box. It helps you get into the stretch better. It's for hip external rotation. Again, sitting up nice and tall here. I'm going to do both sides. Hip external rotation. You're going to feel that in the glutes. And hold. Here's the lower trunk rotation. Stretches your external hip rotators. You're going to rotate side to side. You're going to feel it on that outer hip. Should be a nice gentle stretch. This one feels good first thing in the morning before you run. Do it for about a minute or two, alternating back and forth. This is foot doming. You're going to spread your toes. This is important. It works the foot intrinsics. You can see me doing the short foot position. I am not rotating my foot out. My foot stays in contact with the ground, including my big toe. And I'm squeezing my right glute to lift my arch. It's called a short foot or doming. So this is foot doming. This works your intrinsics. This is super important for your foot, especially if you got stress fractures in your foot. This is a half foam roller. This is a piece of equipment that's very useful and cheap. So we're going to do a balance exercise that also works the foot intrinsics and your posterior tibialis. This side is harder, with the flat side up is the most difficult. The round side up is easier. You should be as still as possible doing this, letting your foot do the most of the work, squeezing your core nice and tight. If you're wobbling back and forth, you need to regress this and go back to an easier version. Again, if it's too difficult, you're going to do it on the floor. Here's the 3-way for the hip. Try not to touch the wall, balancing as you're doing this exercise. So this is a tough one. Forward, out, and back with the leg. You're going to strengthen your glutes. Don't let your hip drop. Keep it nice and activated on that right leg as you're standing on the right leg. Don't let your left hip drop. Forward, out, and back. Don't lean over like that. That's not good. Stay nice upright. You need the wall here and a heavy dumbbell. Don't drop it on your toe. Go up as high as you can here to really get that posterior tibialis strengthened. All the way up and nice and slow down. All the way up, nice and slow down. All the way. So you don't want to do that? No. These are step-ups. Do not jump up. That defeats the purpose. Treat this as a leg press. Push slowly lower. Push slowly lower. If you cannot do this without leaning forward or jumping up, you need to go to a smaller box. Scissor jumps. Plyometrics. Another version. Another angle. Jump up high as you can, nice and slow on the way down. Skier jumps, these are my favorite. These are a must do if you're a runner, must do. Strengthen this gluteus medius. You want to go as far as you can, left